Hi, I'm Rick Jones. I'm seated in front of a great American piano called a Baldwin Hamilton, studio upright. We have sold and serviced countless of these pianos, and one thing that's remarkable to me is that the customers that buy them are quiet and happy. They never complain. This piano is in a walnut finish. It was built in 1986. It's in excellent internal condition. All the parts are original and in great shape, so the piano wasn't played to death. It has a couple dings and nicks and scratches on it, on the toe blocks and other places. I tried to cover it up with, colored markers, but we're going to call it a scratch and dent special. I do that once in a while. I'll take a piano that is fantastic on the inside and kind of on the outside, and I'll have a special. So instead of us stopping what we're doing while we're in the middle of refinishing and rebuilding Steinway Grands, it makes sense to just do the best you can on the finish, knowing that someone's going to put it in a rec room, or they don't care, they're going to cover it up with all kinds of stuff. I'm kind of overstating. It's not like case damage, it's just little surface scratches. You have to look for them. Paul's good about picking them out, but overall it looks really pretty. It's got a walnut finish, brown walnut, has a bench, a key cover. The bench opens and stores music, and I worked on it. I regulated the action, tuned it, and so let's give it a little bit of a touch and tone now. So it'd be perfect for a new student. Way better than my first piano as a child. really nice. It's such a great feeling to take a piano that's not been abused, but just not really worked on much. It was way out of regulation. It wasn't playing well. And this is what, people will buy pianos like this off of eBay or Craigslist that have not had any attention to them in years. And then they throw it in front of the child or themselves and say, all right, I'm going to learn how to play, when it just needs to be worked on. So when we set these pianos up for success, that's what teachers say all the time. We do a great action regulation on it. If you want to know what that is, go to Google and type in piano action regulation. You'll see it's a very intensive process, step by step. We're repeating the steps that they took at the factory to make the piano play well. It's a wooden machine, and there's tons of moving parts in it, and all these adjustment levers that you have to adjust. And just minute little turns of the screws will dramatically change the touch of the piano. So knowing where to set these adjustments, and on upright, it's a 25-step procedure using the Arthur Rieblitz book that we used in college and we still use in the shop today. And when you go through that step procedure for a grand or an upright, it's going to play fantastic, and that's what's going on with this piano right now. It just has a beautiful tone and touch. The touch is on the light side. It's not super heavy. It's not super light. So from a 1 to a 10, 1 being very light touch, 10 being heavy, I'd give it a 4. So if you have carpal tunnel syndrome, if you have arthritis, small hands, for little children, it'd be a very forgiving piano. As far as the tone goes, I would put it at a 5. It's right in the middle. It sounds a lot like a Yamaha to me. One thing about these studio uprights is they have these dual rubber wheels, so it's very easy to move around if you need to move it from room to room. They're actually set up for classrooms and for ballet studios because they have this giant music rack area here for your music. You can put an entire musical score up on this, and teachers love it. A lot of many of our customers will tell us that their teacher sent them in mostly for Yamahas, Kawaias, and Steinways, but occasionally they'll say, do you have any Baldwin studios in? And the Hamilton model is what this is. Just terrific piano in great shape. So click the slideshow presentation. Not a perfect finish, but it looks pretty darn good when you stand back and look at it. But if you get up close with a magnifying glass, you're going to find all kinds of little sins on this piano. But we reduce the price. I would normally try to get over $3,000 for this, so $26.98. It's a great bargain. And so give us a call. You can come in and try it out, or you can use our shopping cart. We can ship this anywhere in the lower 48 states. And if you want to know what the shipping cost is, just go to that and you'll see it's a really reasonable price to get it anywhere in the country. And then we service the pianos after the sale, regardless of where you live. We have pianos in all the lower 48 states. To prove it, go to our testimonial page at the top and search by your states. Do you live in Ohio, Texas, Florida, I don't care, any of the 48 states, A to Z. Type in your state and start reading the thank you letters, unsolicited, from all over the country, and a lot of them pertain to the service after the sale, and so if you have a problem like a stuck key, we're there for you. We'll take care of it whether you're 3,000 miles or 3 miles away. We'll take care of it. If you go to Google reviews, Yelp reviews, I think you'll be really convinced to come try us out. We're only 1 mile from the Washington Capitol Beltway. It's very easy to find. We're open 7 days a week. You don't need an appointment. Roughly 45 minutes from Baltimore with no traffic, 45 minutes from Northern Virginia. It's right off of 1 mile from Interstate 95. So come try it out. You'll love it. And if you want to see this piano in particular, and you're 24 hours from getting here, call us. We'll be happy to put a hold on it for you with no deposit. So come try it out or give us a call.